Bienvenido.
Gracias.
No habla español muy bien, pero es muy perfect to be here.
Thank you. Welcome to Panama.
Thank you.
Hola, ¿cómo están? Bienvenidas a mi canal. Estoy muy feliz de en esta tarde tenerles un invitado muy especial, el señor Aurelian Lis, el CEO de Dermalogica a nivel mundial, y queremos saludarle, darle la bienvenida a Panamá y que nos cuente un poco de usted y de su trabajo a cargo de Dermalogica.
All right. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate the welcome. I feel it's a privilege to be in. I love traveling around the world, and as CEO of Dermalogica, we're in a lot of countries. But it's always wonderful to come to a different country and see the brand very true to the way it is. Dermalogica is a business which was started as a university, as a school. So in 1983, which is a long time ago, I was very small. We opened a university to teach therapists how to be better at skin treatments. And it was only 3 years later that we created Dermalogica. So, to this day, we still teach 100,000 therapists a year. And what I love today when I was in Panama is that, I see the teaching facilities. We have our educators here. And we do the same. We teach and we help therapists, a lot of them women, sort of take care of their careers, take care of their potential and unleash. And it's really exciting. I'm very privileged to be here.
Para los amantes de la buena cosmética, es muy importante conocer la historia detrás de cada línea. ¿Qué nos puede contar de la filosofía de Dermalogica?
I guess the first thing is what I just said, which is it's a bit about understanding that we come from therapists. We work with therapists. Worldwide, we're in about 20,000 salons, so it's a large number. And it's these individuals. So that sort of helps us design products. So when we know what happens in a therapy, in a treatment. We have different products here, for example, a pre-cleanse or a microfoliant, daily superfoliant. These are products which make sense when you do a treatment, and we bring the retail version. So we make it for consumers, and so consumers can do some of those same things at home. So for example, with pre-cleanse balm or pre-cleanse itself, the oil, it's very normal for a therapist to, as you know, I'm sure, to do a double cleanse, first with oil and then with a cleanser. These products are designed so you can bring that and do that every day at home as a consumer, and that's wonderful. And so one of our philosophies is what's necessary for good skin health and treatment, and what would a treatment therapist do?
Entonces, ¿cuál es la promesa para mis amigas que tienen 1000 opciones de cosméticos en el mercado? ¿Qué nos promete Dermalogica y por qué ellas se tienen que animar a usar esta línea tan especial?
The promises. If you use Dermalogica, you will look beautiful forever. No. Look, what we do is, the promise we make is you will have your best skin ever. Your healthiest and your best skin ever. I'm not saying the best skin ever, because we cannot promise that. We don't believe in miracle cures. What we believe in is that we'll make your skin as healthy as it can be. And when it's healthy, it glows, it shows. We're very positive about our skin and what we can do. The line is big. We have 100 different formulas, so 100 different products. So when you come to an expert, when you come to a therapist, they will help you choose exactly what you need for your skin today. And that's it's this element of personalization, which is very different from other companies. And that's what makes us different, I think, is knowing what you need for your skin today. And then getting the beautiful products. I mean, look around here, there's products everywhere. And one of my favorites is, for example, Biolumin C. This one, with clinical, we will show luminosity, right? So the amount of glow you have. So it's a beautiful product. with a vitamin C, sometimes vitamin C's can get, dark, but this one doesn't. And in fact, this one is so nice. You see, I don't do anything. This morning I did nothing. So you put it all over your face, and you just look. No, it's great, right? Yeah, it's like it smells, it textures, it soaks up. It's, and it's a scientifically good product, right? It's got very interesting vitamin C in it with 2 different forms that is stable, that is bioavailable. There's clinical research to show it works well. So it's this combination of skin results, healthy skin, science, and aesthetics, which is beautiful.
Gracias. Y por último, aprovechando que usted está al mando, cuéntenos cuáles son las nuevas innovaciones de la marca. Sabemos que se está lanzando hoy o en los últimos días se lanzó una línea nueva, anti-age, y también algunos cambios que han habido en el face mapping. Así que cuéntenos por favor las novedades.
All right. Newness, innovation. We have so much innovation. It's very difficult to keep up. But I think in digital innovation, I think you're right that face mapping is a really exciting thing that we do. Face mapping is the analysis. When you wake up in the morning and say, what can I see on my skin? I can go to my cell phone. I go to facemapping.me. And then I can take a photo. We use artificial intelligence and algorithms to analyze that. We'll tell you whether or not you've got, if there's congestion or wrinkles or hydration, or if you need a sensitivity. And it also suggests a person to speak to, and it suggests a place to go to. So photos get uploaded. At this moment, last month we had something like 50,000 photos which were uploaded by people saying, tell me what you can see. So that's very, very cool. It is in Spanish already now, and it's in English and Vietnamese and whatever language you want. So that's really quite. So in terms of innovations, I think that's one of them. The other innovation that's an interesting thing, which you're referring to, I think, this morning we started selling Phyto Nature Firming Serum this morning. It's a new science, I think, is the first thing. It's both a combination of nature and science. And when you think about the latest innovations in skincare, it's about biomimicry. And what I mean by biomimicry is you have ingredients which copy the way the skin works normally. So you accelerate the good things the skin does. In this product particularly, what we see is that as people go through life, there's the exposome, is what we call it. And the exposome are the pieces like the environment, the pollution, not sleeping enough, not drinking enough water, drinking too much alcohol, all these things that we of course never do. They all add a bit, and they start affecting your DNA, and they start putting markers on your DNA. And a product like this can clean those markers away, and then take these sort of what we call senescent cells, these cells in the skin which are maybe sleeping, and reawaken them. And so the interesting thing, this has got a claim, which we don't usually make, which is that we can give you 5 years back. And we scientifically proved that we can make skin look the way it was 5 years ago. And we do that by cleaning the exposome, by removing the trace of the exposome from the skin. So this product, it's going to be launched here. It's probably going to take a tiny bit of time to get to Panama, because it's a long walk from Los Angeles to Panama, right? And they're carrying it. But it's a dual serum as well. It's got a very beautiful feel to it, and those two sort of mix together very nicely. I'll put it on my face again, but then in a second I'll have so much on my face that you can see it's so. It's a very nice product.
Demasiado rico, tienen que probarlo.
Indeed, $145 I think as well. So start saving now, and then when it comes, we'll be able to afford it.
Lo esperamos con ansias el producto para probarlo. A mis amigas les gusta mucho el maquillaje. Sé que usted también viene del mundo del maquillaje, sé que representó una marca muy conocida a nivel mundial. ¿Cuál cree que debe ser ese equilibrio entre el uso de maquillaje y el skincare? Porque a veces mis amigas invierten un poco más en maquillaje, pero un poco menos en skincare.
I think makeup is beautiful to accentuate your features, to change the way you look a bit, to have fun, to play, to feel special at a certain time. It's a very wonderful thing. What we do, you know, it's a bit like paint, right? It's paint. When you paint something, you always want to paint a smooth canvas. You want to paint something that you don't want to hide. What you want to do is you want to work on a beautiful canvas and then put paint on top. And what skincare does is provide that healthy canvas. So, you know, a lot of our consumers will use makeup, and you know, my family, my mother, everybody I know uses makeup. But at the same time, I think we also like the idea that your skin is so healthy that if you choose not to use makeup, you're happy and you're confident, and you feel right. So I think they work hand in hand. It's not a competition. It's more, and in fact, you know, so. And when you use makeup, you also want to remove the makeup at the end of the day, right? Which is then comes back to sort of something like pre-cleanse, which is an incredible makeup remover at the same time. So, you know, when it's Halloween and you've got half your face in blue or pink or green, you know, even then on a day like that, with 5 minutes, you'll be perfectly clean again.
Muchas gracias por su tiempo. Gracias por estar aquí en mi canal. Los espero para la próxima.
Thank you. Thank you.